Hello guys and welcome to my Pecha Kucha lecture. Is that how you pronounce it? Anyways, in this lecture I'll be talking about how to become a better fisher or commonly known as an angler. I'll be teaching you guys different ways, different alternative ways rather than just the common basics on how to become a better fisher or angler. I ever had that moment where you catch the fish for the first time and it was amazing, an amazing feeling. Well, I have yet to catch one. In this lecture, I'll be teaching you again different alternative ways rather than just the basics on how to become a better angler. And by the end of this lecture, I hope that I'll be getting my first fish or multiple. Consider how you hook and land the fish. Well, position yourself is really, really important because it also depends on how aggressive the fish is. If you rush yourself into catching a fish and they're really aggressive, then you might not end well because you might fall or injure yourself. So positioning yourself is something to really take notice. Practice makes you better, and indeed it does. Some starter fishers tend to go to beaches, ponds, lakes to start practicing. But instead, try going in your backyard and start practicing your accuracy when you're casting. It'll make your accuracy so much better when you're casting. Darker lines spoils accuracy, and yes, it does. When it comes to really dark nights, your darker lines will be so unnoticeable. So bring out your bright lines, such as your orange, your yellow, and red. So, and oh yeah, your neon lines, try bringing those out too. The best way to look when fishing. Fishers actually tend, what they do is they tend to look upstream to catch the fish when that's not the case. What they do is they should turn and position themselves to look at the current or to the current, and I'll guarantee that you will get a bite. Rod movement. Having a steady grip on your rod is really important because the rod might not be as flexible as you might think. And if you sway your rod when casting, you're going to make a lot of casting errors and your accuracy errors. So have a steady grip and cast away. Your accuracy is going to increase tenfold. Perfect catching form isn't always needed. When it comes to small fishes, it's not really needed because it's just a small fish. But again, the aggressiveness too. You gotta take notice of that. But when it comes to really aggressive big fish, that's where the fun begins. You might want to use that, and good luck with catching your fish. A place to start for good practice. Local piers. This is the way to go. There's actually a lot of fishes there, and a lot of people. You can actually mimic and copy how other people's cast their lines, and where they cast their lines is the common places where their fish is at. So go ahead. There's more than to just fishing. If you just fish to fish, then you're missing a point. Blend in, be one with nature, study its habitat, and study where the fishes go. If you do that, you'll get a bite. But if you don't, you still have that satisfaction of you fishing very, very well. When to go fishing. There's always those time of days where it's just something right to do. Evening, morning. Well, its effective hours when it comes to fishing is sunrise and sunset because the fish tend to come out and eat during dawn and dusk. So sunrise and sunset is the way to go. Hooks for fishing. Each fish have their specific hook for them to catch successfully. So let's just say in the middle section, to the left one is used for bass. The middle one might be used for kingfish. And the very bottom right one might be used for what? Salmon. It all depends what baits to use. Each fisherman has their own type of bait to use, but the old standard ones are very tough to beat. Try instead using your classic worms, locust, grasshoppers, crickets, cheese, and bacon actually work. Some new ones put into the mix. Waiting, patience. Patience is not an individual's best friend. Sometimes what if you do is you can jerk the once you catch you can jerk the lines so you can trick the fish into being like it's alive, or you can just sit and wait. Sitting and waiting is how you'll catch a fish eventually. Consider how you'll fight the fish. Um, Depending on how the fish acts, it's really hard, but a way to do it is by try instead pumping and lifting the rod vertically while simultaneously reeling. Researching. Research. Can't say that enough. Research in advance before you start, until you start going on a fish trip, to know what you gotta bring. Researching is so helpful nowadays. So when it comes to researching, research the region that you're going to and bring whatever you gotta bring. Awareness and quick reflexes. This also goes hand in hand with positioning. Having really quick awareness or reflexes is a really good perk to have. Plus, when it comes to quick reflexes, being quick seals the deal. So have good awareness. I cannot stress this enough, guys. Have fun. Have fun. Fishing is all about, having fun with your family or just going out and just, being one with nature. Just have fun. It's a really fishing is a really good sport to do, and it's all about just putting a smile to your face and casting away. Fishing gets addicting. Yes, it does. It basically makes other sports just meaningless to do because you're so addicting. You want to quit, but you can't do it. And let's just say you just got hooked when it comes to fishing. This marks the end of my Pecha Kucha lecture. I hope you guys enjoyed, and farewell. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.